Play different.
Pop, the balloon dog puzzle game from Zero Entertainment, is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a puzzle game, and you play as Pop, the balloon dog. As Pop, you hop around larger balloons in space in order to get to a star-speckled one and shoot off to the next level. Of course, things don't stay that simple. As you progress through the 87 levels, more dangers are introduced. It starts with things such as thumbtacks, but eventually you'll have to deal with buzzsaws, cats, malfunctioning car batteries, and more. The only way you can defend yourself is with a wimpy bark. You can also use the bark to activate certain objects. You'll also find things that will help you out, such as teleporters and balloons that send you flying across multiple spaces. I of course have to take a moment to compliment this game's aesthetic, which is absolutely delightful. Pop, the titular balloon dog, is cute, wonderfully animated, and full of personality. Other sprites also look great, and the isometric perspective works well. In some games, it can make movement confusing, but I rarely, if ever, had that problem here. But how does it play? Quite good. It controls well, and there are enough mechanics to have levels that feel varied and interesting. The game introduces and combines them at a steady pace, which makes for a good difficulty curve. Design-wise, a lot of puzzles involve trial and error as you try to find the correct path through a level, largely due to how zoomed in the camera is. Once you figure out how to make your way through a level, you also have to execute it, since sometimes you need tight timing to get through the buzzsaws and explosions, especially since some levels are gigantic chain reactions. Fortunately, this doesn't become an issue due to the lack of lives or a time limit. This does result in the game perhaps feeling too short and easy, as I managed to plow through the game in about 2 hours, but I didn't mind this at all. I feel adding lives or time limits would have just made the game feel artificially difficult. If anything, I would have just liked more complex levels. Oh, and also a way to look around levels freely to help with the trial and error thing. My point is, I had a lot of fun with my short time with Pop. This is the first of Zero Entertainment's trilogy of isometric games, and it's the most playable as a result since the engine was designed specifically for this game. The later games, which I believe reused it, Crop Circles and Our Fanatics, try to be faster paced with more arcadey controls and end up feeling a bit clunky as a result. They also added lives and time limits which, as I suspected, just feels like artificial difficulty. Pop, on the other hand, is a delightful if short isometric puzzler. If you like what you see, I definitely recommend giving it a go.